Alrighty, guys. Well, we ended up posting this question to our members yesterday. It was the highest liked post we've ever received in our Telegram channel. And so I think a lot of people on YouTube are going to want to know about this study. And the question that I posed was, would you guys like for me to create a spreadsheet that shows the exact prices at which to sell and buy back your crypto to make it worth it in the end when comparing long-term versus short-term capital gains? So in full disclosure, guys, this is something we just came out with to all of our members, and we ended up giving you guys a spreadsheet, and you guys can download it. In our membership, we charge $65 a month. It is totally worth it. A lot of you guys are trying to figure this question out, and I want to explain to you guys what we're going to do here. Here's the question on people's minds. The question is, should we sell our cryptocurrency because we could make more money selling and buying back in lower versus holding for long-term capital gains? So let me set this up because this should be on everybody's mind if you guys are looking to make the most money in crypto. Let's pretend for a moment that this is where we all bought. Everyone listening right now, let's just say all of us entered in the market right here on this drop. And let's say we put, just going to write all this out, $100,000 we put in the market. And just for fun, this is not going to be the correct duration of time, but just work with me here. Let's say that our long-term capital gains, initiated right here. So from here to here, let's call this a 365-day period, meaning that if we all bought here and we ended up selling anytime after this mark, we would get what's called long-term gains treatment, which is probably for most people about 15 to 20% tax. However, if you sell your cryptocurrency before long-term capital gains takes over, you can pay upwards of like 37% for those of you guys who live in the US. That's quite a big difference. That's about a 17% difference. The question that people are wondering is, since we've shown this to our members, the last time rates decreased, listen, the last time interest rates decreased, Bitcoin dropped by 45%. Last time interest rates decreased and the yield curve came inverted. And you can watch that on the future forecast. If you guys want to watch, I show you that on the 6th, go to the 5th and I'll show that to you guys. And if you want to go even deeper, I'll show that to you guys here on the 2nd. What you guys need to understand and what you guys are trying to probably figure out is, if you sell right now because you think the market's going to drop, you restart this long-term capital gains clock where your original entry here, it actually restarts here if you sell everything. So the question and the calculation I'm going to give you guys today, and you'll actually be able to see, and I'll walk you through, if you sell now, here's the exact price that you need. This is not it. Here's the exact price you need to rebuy back in lower than this in order to make it worth, listen, not selling before long-term capital gains. I did this math. If the market doesn't head back down to a certain number, or if it starts moving up and you guys sell, some of you guys are going to lose out on making $200,000, $300,000, $400,000, $500,000 plus if you mess this up right now. If the market, let me say this in other words, if the market doesn't go back down and it goes back down to the certain level where you need to rebuy back in to make it worth it selling at the end at short-term capital gains versus long-term capital gains, you are really going to make a big mistake right now. What I'm going to show you guys is where that price is at. And I want to add a little extra something here if I can here before you guys go over and watch that. You need to understand if you're going to sell right now and if the market starts heading up emotionally, this is going to be very difficult for people because you're going to have to find a place to re-enter the market on lost profit. If you sell and the market goes up and it doesn't go back down below the area where you need to buy to make it worth selling short-term versus long-term, and you actually end up buying after you sell here, you've taken the worst hit no matter if you're at long-term or short-term capital gains. You have lost out on profit in both scenarios. So before anybody makes knee-jerk reactions today by buying or selling, I'm serious, guys. Get over here into the membership. It is worth if you're trading with more than $5,000, you pay the $65, guys, and watch this. I promise this will bless you guys, and you can keep the downloadable spreadsheet, and it will show you guys the long-term versus short-term capital gains spreadsheet here. You plug it in just how I show you, and it will give you guys the exact area where the price needs to come back down to in order to re-enter to make it worth it selling right now and giving up long-term capital gains. A lot of you guys I know are asking this question. Sorry, moving around there. And I think we have this perfect answer for you today, and it's going to help a lot of you guys. So as the market turns around, I don't think we are out of the woods just yet. We are technically at a break and a retest right now, and this is usually where we could see the market head down further, and this may be very proactive for some of you to do this today. So coming out on YouTube and just sharing this with you guys here. God bless. There's a link in the description. It's clear. It says start membership. Go over to tradeconfident.io. There's a link at the top right. I'm logged in here. Subscribe. It's $65. Click on the future forecast and just watch it right here and download the spreadsheet right here. You can do this in the next 5 minutes after this video. Watch this because this is the question that is on everyone's mind. Do you give up long-term capital gains, or do you just sell right now and make more money at short-term capital gains because of the market crash that could potentially still be coming? I love you guys, and I'll leave a link in the description.